Now, to one of the most important parts of your snake enclosure. It's the lid. If you do keep your snake in a glass enclosure like this, it's important to have a lid with good ventilation, because obviously there's no ventilation going through the glass. If you have your snake in a wooden terrarium, you might be able to cut out some circles around the backside of the enclosure for ventilation, and you could have different types of lid. But on this part here, it's good to have a screen lid. Now, you can buy screen lids in your pet stores all over the place. However, they're not real sturdy sometimes, and you might have to end up fastening them some way. I particularly like to make my own lids to be really snug on your snake cage so the snake cannot get out. That is especially important if you have a large snake that likes to push up on the lid all the time. I make them out of stainless steel like this, and chicken wire, 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch chicken wire depending on the size of the snake. I make it really, really snug to the snake cage so it kind of pushes on, and there's no chance the snake can get out of this. If you do buy an enclosure, a lid over at the pet store, you got to make sure it sits real tight. If it doesn't sit tight, you need to do something to keep it tight. Either you have some kind of rubber band around it, if it's a smaller cage, or some kind of string attachment that you can do, because the snakes, once they push this up and get out, they'll keep doing it over and over again. The chicken wire is great for ventilation. It's important that the snakes get a lot of air that's coming out, both for the heat situation, it gets too hot, and also for the humidity. You don't want it to be too humid unless you have one of the snakes like the rainbow boa or the emerald tree boa.